welcome to another episode of Little Acorns to Mighty Oaks. So I'm away for this weekend. I have the baby with me still because we are still breastfeeding. Basu, he'll be off. But anyway, so today's episode isn't about the children. I guess it is about the children in a way, but it's about marriage. And so today I'm going to be sharing with you 3 things that changed our marriage. What I believe changed our marriage. I haven't spoken to my husband about it, but I'm sure he'll agree. Number 1 is prayer. As they say, more prayer, more power. And the family that prays together stays together. So a couple that prays together, we pray, like you can pray more intimately. You pray by yourself as well, obviously, but you pray together, you pray for each other, pray for your family, pray for your visions and your goals and your dreams, aspirations, pray for guidance, wisdom, pray for everything. But prayer definitely changes things, especially when you don't feel like it, or you don't feel, I don't know, you might be in a hard place in your relationship. Prayer definitely can help. So number 1 is prayer, and having prayerful people around you. So even if you can't pray for yourself, having people that can pray for you definitely helps. So number 1, prayer. Number 2, I would say, is preparation. So before we were even married, we had counseling, premarital counseling, which kind of prepared us for it's as much preparation as you can have. There's nothing you can, like, you just can't prepare yourself fully until you're in it, isn't it? But you can do what you can do, and then you have mentors and people that have gone before you that can tell you about how to avoid the pitfalls, and the things that work, things that don't work, how to address certain situations, the things that people don't always think about until they're in marriage. That counseling helped. So marital counseling helped with that. We went to marriage retreats while we were in our first year and the second year, I believe we went. And I would definitely suggest that you go on these kind of events, like go to marriage retreats, where you get to meet with other married couples who've been married for like 1 year, 5 years, 10 years, 100 years, whatever. And you just get to learn and glean from their marriages as well. And number 3 is practice. Practice the things that you're learning. If you've learned to pray together, practice praying together. If you've learned a conflict resolution technique, practice it. Practice the things that you preach. Like you want your husband to be kind, you be kind. You want your wife to be more gentle or honest or true, then you have to practice those things too. Like put it into practice. And practice the love. Keep demonstrating it, because when you do these things, then they become part of you. They become your habits. And also prayer and practice and preparation. Your children will see you do these things, and more is caught than taught. It doesn't matter how much you talk to them. The more that you do the things, is the more they will see the things, and they will think that these things are normal, and they are the norm. And so then they too will follow. I have a really quick story about, I can't remember where I heard it, maybe on Highly Effective Families, I think it might have been. And I don't know, I'm not sure. But a boy, when he was married, he had a really big argument with his wife. Like, let's go to the bedroom. And they went to the bedroom, and when they got in there, she was like, what do you want to do in here? And he was like, I don't know. That's what I saw my parents do. And then they came out and everything was okay. So they never had, the children in that home never had the example of how to resolve conflict. They saw the big, and never saw how to resolve it and bring it down. So that's why I say practice, and then practice in front of your children certain things, especially like certain things, how to resolve conflict, how to resolve whatever it might be. Practice these things in front of our children, because they catch more than we teach them. And you don't want to be in that kind of situation. You just want the children to be able to have learned, or be able to have the conversation with them. This is what we do when mummy's a bit sad or a bit upset, or we've got something's going on. This is what we do. We sit down, we have these kind of conversations. Just, it helps the family to move on properly, and it gives them stuff that they don't have to try and get over. Generational trauma is long. It's long. Let's fix it. Let's start with us. Once we fix the issues that are within us, then it helps with the next generation. There's less for them to have to deal with, you know, like they don't have their own stuff that they got to deal with in this day and age. So prayer, preparation, and practice. Those are my 3 tips to you all. I hope this has been of good use and of a help to you. Micah, what are you doing? Yeah, I hope this has been helpful. And if it has been, please leave a comment. Please let me know. Tell me some of the tips and tricks that you have as well that you would suggest. You know, I feel like we're still quite fresh in. We're only 11 years into our marriage. There's many, many more years by God's grace that we will be going. So we're always open to our advice and tips and tricks. With all that being said, I wish you all the best in your marriages. Have an amazing day, and I'll speak with you soon.